Have you ever felt like your money slips through your fingers, no matter how hard you try to hold on to it? Like there's an invisible force working against your financial dreams. You're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into 5 subconscious money traps that could be quietly draining your wealth. Habits so sneaky, you might not even notice them. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to spot them, break free, and start building a life of true abundance. Before we begin, a quick note. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. It's not a substitute for professional financial, medical, or psychological advice. If you're struggling with finances or mental health, please consult a licensed professional. Let's start with a story. Imagine Sarah, a hardworking woman in her 30s. She earns a decent salary, but her bank account never seems to grow. She feels stuck, like she's running on a hamster wheel. Sound familiar? Sarah's story is common because our minds often work against us in ways we don't see. Our subconscious habits, those quiet, automatic patterns, can sabotage our financial success. But the good news, once you see them, you can change them. Let's explore the first trap, seeking instant gratification. Picture yourself scrolling online and a shiny new gadget catches your eye. Your heart races, and before you know it, you've clicked buy. That rush feels good, doesn't it? But here's the catch. Seeking instant gratification trains your brain to prioritize short-term highs over long-term wealth. Every time you chase that quick dopamine hit, whether it's a new outfit, a fancy coffee, or a spontaneous trip, you're telling your subconscious that now matters more than tomorrow. The average American spends over $3,000 a year on impulse purchases. That's money that could grow into a down payment on a house or a retirement fund. Ask yourself, when was the last time you bought something just for the thrill? What could that money have done for your future? Here's how to break free. Pause before you purchase. Give yourself 24 hours to think it over. If you still want it, check if it aligns with your long-term goals. Try this. Create a dream fund where you redirect impulse buy money. Watching that fund grow feels even better than a quick shopping spree. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, let's talk about the second trap, the comparison game. Social media makes it so easy to look at someone's highlight reel and feel like you're falling behind. Maybe you see a friend's new car or a colleague's luxury vacation, and suddenly your life feels less. That nagging voice whispers, you need to keep up. So you spend to prove you're enough. But here's the truth. Comparing yourself to others is a trap that keeps you broke. Studies show that people who regularly compare themselves to others are more likely to overspend and feel dissatisfied, no matter how much they earn. Think about it. Have you ever bought something just to feel like you're on their level? What was that moment for you? To escape this trap, shift your focus inward. What do you value? Maybe it's freedom, security, or time with loved ones. Write down your top 3 priorities and let them guide your spending. Unfollow accounts that trigger envy and follow ones that inspire growth. Your worth isn't in what you own, it's in who you're becoming. Trap number 3, the scarcity mindset. This one runs deep. If you grew up hearing things like money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that, you might carry a belief that there's never enough. This mindset makes you hoard money out of fear or overspend to feel secure. Either way, it blocks abundance. I once knew someone who'd buy things they didn't need just because they were on sale, thinking, what if I need it later? That's scarcity talking. It's the fear that opportunity won't come again. You ever catch yourself thinking, "I'll never have enough"? How does that shape your choices? Here's how to shift. Start practicing gratitude for what you have. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. Maybe it's a warm meal, a steady job, or a kind friend. This rewires your brain to see abundance. Next, try small acts of generosity, like tipping generously or donating to a cause. It sounds counterintuitive, but giving signals to your subconscious that there's enough to go around. You'll feel richer, inside and out. The 4th trap is avoiding financial reality. This one's tough. Maybe you avoid checking your bank account because you're afraid of what you'll see. Or you skip budgeting because it feels overwhelming. Ignoring your finances doesn't make them go away. It makes them worse. The average American carries $6,000 in credit card debt, often because they avoid facing the numbers. I get it. Looking at your finances can feel like staring into a storm. But avoidance is a trap that keeps you stuck. When was the last time you avoided a money conversation with yourself? What did it cost you? Here's a gentle way to start. Set a timer for 10 minutes and look at one financial area, maybe your spending, savings, or debt. Just observe, no judgment. Then take one small action, like setting up a budget app or scheduling a debt repayment plan. Knowledge is power, and facing reality is the first step to financial freedom. You're stronger than you think. Finally, trap number 5, the guilt of earning. This one's sneaky. Some of us feel guilty for wanting more money or for earning it. Maybe you were taught that money is dirty or that wanting wealth makes you selfish. So, you self-sabotage, maybe by not asking for a raise or undervaluing your work. I once met a freelancer who charged half what her skills were worth because she felt wrong for wanting more. Deep down, she didn't believe she deserved it. Does that resonate? Have you ever held back from earning more because of guilt? To break this trap, reframe money as a tool for good. What could you do with more resources? Help your family, support a cause, live with more ease. Write down one way more money could align with your values. Then, take a bold step, ask for that raise, charge what you're worth, or invest in a skill that boosts your income. You deserve to thrive, not just survive. So, let's recap. The 5 subconscious money traps are seeking instant gratification, the comparison game, the scarcity mindset, avoiding financial reality, and the guilt of earning. Each one is a habit you can change. Start small. Pick one trap to tackle this week. Maybe it's pausing before a purchase or writing down what you're grateful for. These small shifts ripple outward, transforming your relationship with money. Imagine a life where money flows to you because you've aligned your mind with abundance. It's not about chasing wealth, it's about creating space for it. You have the power to rewrite your financial story. Which trap will you break free from first? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If this resonated, subscribe to Awareness Radiance for more insights on emotional healing and inner growth. Hit the bell so you don't miss our next video, and check out the description for resources to deepen your journey. You're not alone on this path. Let's keep growing together.